I mean, golly, this is... I'm so riveted, but I'm so excited to just see how this ends. It's all just coming apart so wonderfully. I'm loving this. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jowd. Cecile, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Control room. Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. I mean, really the only person who will know everything, I feel like, is Ray. And we have to see Ray at the end of this. I feel like maybe Ray is Alma. A single telephone line connects me and the other Cecile. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. Like, and I just reached the center of the web. Like, the only person I can see making sense to be Ray. Who would be invested, who would feel the need to try and stop this, would be Ray. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jowd. My detective sense must have gone rusty. Welcome back. So, okay. You haven't missed much. We're just on the submarine. But I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about Ray. And I'm thinking maybe Ray might be Alma. Alma's the only person I can think of who is dead. The reason we think you disappear at the end of 24 hours is from Ray. But if that's not true, then Alma could very well be around. And if not, I mean, I don't know who would have died in one day and be invested enough other than Alma. I didn't sense your presence here in the dark. But that's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Oh, is maybe he not evil? No. Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? Interesting theory. I know it's probably wrong, it's just I don't know who Ray could be. But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface. Confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I have a little something for you. Oh, so that's like, if you've seen The Promised Neverland, which a fantastic horror anime, there's some similar device that this is reminding me of. Cabanella had given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver, made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator. He's so great. And by the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Cecile, you mean? Oh my god, there he is! But he's dead. You! You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? Ah. His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely right about now. He's controlling your daughter. No, not Camilla. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me, but please, let her go. And bah! Well, is the daughter now gonna get implicated in the Tempsic case? Like, this man, Cecile is just angry. He doesn't even make any sense. There's something our nation needs. Cecile has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Cecile has underestimated us. He has left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? He left behind his meteorite. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Cecile has to offer. The source of his powers. Ayo. In that meteor. Ooh. They just stabbed that man. How do you get it out if the body is like constantly healing? What? What in the world was that? The Tempsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Cecile is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk. What a mistake to make. Right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. He made a rookie mistake. Farewell. Like, what if they just blew up this submarine? They're like, ha, he's in a submarine. Ain't gonna escape now. And this butler is just willing to die. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd. Where did he go? Wait, why weren't we in that room? Where did we go? How did we end up down here? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. Better find them, and fast. Alright. So we just gotta make our way. Uh-oh. Hey, Ghost. What's up? So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. With my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. You think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? Do ghost nose work? I'm sorry to say I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Alright. A phone. I must reach. The telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camilla. I just know it. My trusty nose is practically screaming at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet. Oh, we're closing in on the midnight hour. I can feel it. Okay, so I can't reach. So Missile, you're gonna have to move. Does swapping these two do anything? But we can swap those. Nice. Now this is closer. And Cicel can move. We can move there though. Perfect. Now move him. Cicel can move. And then we'll move these. Perfect. Uh-oh. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this. Cicel, look! That black hello! It came off the hook! Oh, I better answer it. Fast! Yeah. Let's move Missile there. Hello? Hello, Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! What is it, Missile? Oh, Cicel! Cicel, hurry, hurry! Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, well, I'm also gonna move Missile out of the way. Let's go on over. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Cicel. Where are you? Does she even know who I am? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... Oh, Lynn's dead again. Lynn is murdered again. I thought maybe we were done with Lynn deaths, and now Lynn's gonna be like, peace out, bros, I died. She said, Lynn. Miss Lynn! We'd better hurry. Well, let's go, Cicel. Oh, I'm gonna go there? What would be the point of not going there? Oh, she drowned. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Oh, that's actually like really horrible. She's like super drowned. Finally. Miss Camilla! And... that makes it sound like you're celebrating Lynn drowned. Like, yes, finally. Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn! Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile too! I'm so glad to see you're all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before. Hey, your Muse K! It's going great. I think we're reaching the end. We just found out some crazy stuff, like that we're on a submarine now, Lynn's dead again, all sorts of great stuff. Inspector Cabanella isn't evil, and I'm sorry, Cabanella, that I ever doubted you. He's actually a great person. Oh yeah, the submarine. We're on the submarine. I think we might be nearing the end. I can't say for certain. I've got some theories, like I think maybe Ray is Alma, because she's the only person I know who's dead. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just feels like we're naturally reaching an end. She did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. Oh, and how are you doing? Your Muse K? So, that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. That's good to hear. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile. Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? Don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. And now we're gonna see if Evil Ghost is being evil and caused Lynn's death. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn, what are you doing? Oh, Cecile, you're here. Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. They are like level 100 stealth. Before long, the submarine dove back down under again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. Okay, but where is Evil Ghost? I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. But what happened next? I don't know. You were possessed. Huh? There was a flash of light all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy, sounds like it would be quicker to see it for myself. Oh goodness. It's alright, Camilla. Camilla, are you okay? Man, Camilla, I sure hope nothing bad happens, like a drowning. Oh my goodness. Camilla! She has a gun, but she's not even using it like a gun. Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Oh my god! This is like every child horror movie ever. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Yes, Lynn, my motives are very complex. Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. Oh my god, a phone. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Oh no, he's using the gun the correct way now. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? I mean, you got cool ghost powers, and what are you doing? You're trying to kill everybody. Nobody could possibly know. Would I've? What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Yes. You set up a huge, elaborate murder plot and revenge plot, and then you goofed it. And then you didn't even kill Lynn. Lynn killed Lynn. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. And Lynn continues to be a saint who just... I mean, she sacrifices herself. Anyway, let's bring you back to life again. Wake me up inside. This game is so good. I have to recommend this to people. This is such a good game. You didn't have to add the again part. I kinda did. Okay, Lynn. You've died the most. You have the highest death count out of everyone here. Alright. So, I can't even move to anything. This is a great start. So let's see. The cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. I mean, here's my concern. If we stop the explosion, will evil ghost man still shoot Lynn? Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. Gonna go get that rock. I'm afraid by memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Camilla! She has a gun! Alright, can we jump to the gun? We are still completely trapped here. But like, honestly, this game is so great. Every moment of it, even when I'm goofing and joking, I'm just enjoying this game so much. And like, I'm super excited to see how it's all unfolds. Like, the phone is ringing, blah blah blah. Yes, let me get to that gun. We could set off the machine gun, maybe. Actually, let's see who's on the phone. Yeah, let me see who's on the phone. Well, that's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Oh. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. So, how would I get the phone open? Oh, there's so many handles and stuff. You know, let's just start turning stuff. I'm sure that could only end well. We turn that. Nice. Okay, so that opens the receiver. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? That's definitely not how I planned it. Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I'd better check it out. See ya, guys. Sure hope no one gets murdered while I'm gone. Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here, on the double. We're about to head out. Dots. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, if you're coming, we're leaving. I don't think there's any call after this, so I should go there. Because maybe this is, like, where the explosion happened. So it must be true what they say. That there are restless ghosts on board. This man believes in ghosts. We've added him to the count. And that does it I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Just like she said, son, if you find out there's a ghost, you must become a better person. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. That's a great stretch. Like, how do we give the players a checkpoint? This guy left. The fate has changed. The cell has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? It's Detective Jowd. What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. So, what do these levers do? Perhaps they do something. It won't budge. Maybe it's broken. Oh well, I guess I don't have to lower it right now. If I ever had to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. Interesting. So this is useless. Oh, that is interesting. I know all the spoilers. This game is good with... Yeah, there's some stuff that like I would almost want to do a second playthrough of it on my own. Just to like... I really messed that up. Just to see, like, all the little stuff. That one didn't knock it that time. Let me try that again. Because there's, like, some stuff where I'm, like, curious about how... Oh, how do I move? Okay, what does this valve do? Answer me, valve. What is your purpose? Purposeless. Hey! Oh, there's the meteorite. Let me jump onto that bad boy. Oh. Guess it didn't do me any good. Where am I going now? Uh-oh. I don't know if I want to be here. Ah, the Temsic fragment. You're mine at last. He feels like a Power Ranger villain. Like, how he talks. I imagine him talking like a Power Ranger villain. The objective has been received. Thank you for that confirmation. I'm glad I was totally spot on about this man. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Ooh, this guy's going down with the ship. Nah, he's not actually, I think, but like, imagine if he did. He's just that hardcore of a butler that he's willing to just go down. Cecile, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared, with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along. Before Cecile discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Anoa will be his coffin. I mean, he already has one. Probably. Actually, not really. Oh no, it's a torpedo. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Cecile. Goodbye with your... this clown car of a mini submarine. Look at all those minions just shoved in there. Like a can of sardines. But like, with minions. With minions from some foreign country that they don't ever name. Goodbye. Aha! So that's the cause of that giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me there's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like... Well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? It's a dog. Yeah, sure. So, how is this torpedo dog? It is a little bit. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. I guess it's like easy shorthand for them to do without like committing to any one like nation. This is not good. We have to do something before the torpedo is fired. Maybe it's like all land. Maybe it's a nation of the dead. In that nation, they're all zombies, with just very cold corpses. And that's why they're so interested in this power of the dead, because they're like, hey, we're zombie people. I want to know how you can use those powers of the dead. I don't doubt it. There's no time. It's gonna launch. Thank you. I pride myself on my bad theories. My good bad theories. And don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here goes. So we're in the torpedo, and we're gonna U-turn. Wait, who designed this? First of all, you're putting everything on the rat? Why did you leave the rat in here? This doesn't seem like a good plan. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? But what if it was? What if you made a missile that depended on that? Actually, you know what, I shouldn't say that because I don't know if you guys know about Project X-Ray. Project X-Ray was like this World War II like plan where they took a bunch of bats and they tied a bunch of little bombs to the bats, and the whole plan was you had all these bats with bombs on them, and when they would roost, they would blow up and they would start explosions because they were bats with bombs. I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here? So, maybe the rat was unintentional, or maybe it was super intentional. I think those outside parts are supposed to be the weights of some sort. Yes, it's such a weird idea. It was made by some weird dentist, and he's like, it's World War II. Our enemy is Japan. Well, their roofs are all made of wood, and bats like to roost on like outposts, you know, like little sections that are like jutting out from the house. And he's like, what if we set these bats with bombs to roost, and then they blow up, and then they set every house on fire? I don't think it was ever actually used, but it was a plan that existed and was used as a plot point in a book called Silverwing. I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. The spinning black things, right? Apparently, their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. So, what happens if we use this joint? Oh no, I crushed him! I'm so sorry, rat. It looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit, I don't understand all the details. But I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, it looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? Okay, so what if we tilt this? examine. What if we tilt this and then the rat moves? Or what happens if we stop both, I guess? Maybe if we stop it in a certain spot? I'm trying to figure out how I would stop this to be useful. I don't know how I could be useful with this. Right, because that doesn't do anything. So we can... Oh no, we're out of time. Darn it. I'm so sorry, Camilla. I'm sorry, me. I'm sorry, Rat. So, I'm thinking maybe we can get it off balance somehow. And if we get it off balance, that might tip the rat out of the way. And if we tip the rat out of the way, we can clamp it. Yeah, that's what I remember. You remember it being a timing thing, or are you referring, what are you referring to? You remember? Ah, a tilting thing. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a tilting thing. That's my... Oh, it gave us here. That's all I can assume. Especially because they, like, specifically mention these are weights. So, maybe I stop this at the top? Okay, stop that. And then... No, wait. I would want this on the bottom. And then the other one on the top. Because then it would be... Right? Would that be tilted the right way? Is this stopped? Now that doesn't seem to have tilted it. Alright, how do I get this to tilt? How do I tilt this? You have to move the rat. We need to learn how to tilt things. So maybe that down, and then this up. That didn't tilt. Let's examine this, just get some more information. This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it, the torpedo will explode. Uh-oh, better be careful. But you know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere. Safety device, huh? That sounds promising. So we know what the safety device is. We have to put that safety device out before this thing blows up. Yeah, we don't want to go out with a bang or anything. So... what? How am I supposed to get this to tilt is the question. Since I want it to tilt, and I can't figure out how. Maybe if only one stopped. And that's my problem. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, is my problem. Let's... No, stopping one doesn't seem to do anything. This is getting confusing. There's not even that many moving parts and I'm still confused. There's nothing outside of my range either, I assume. Yes, they're telling me about this again. So, all we have to work with are a few weights and an operating joint. And nothing happens when I operate it while like one stopped, it seems. So I don't have to worry about it being like that order. Oh golly, this is gonna get me. I can only stop it at the top or bottom. So... the rat stops at that time. Oh, so we can keep doing it on the rat, and maybe that will change it. It's a stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary. You do know the rat isn't the main focus here, do you? Okay, true. But until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. You're right. If only our missile was here right now. We have to get the little creature to leave somehow. Oh wait, let me listen to them talk. Do you know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. On the impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. The detonator, huh? That must be the red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Okay, so that was unhelpful. What if we try stopping this, then set the striker? And now try it here? Does that do anything? No, that didn't tilt anything either. Yikes, this is a toughie. Alright, now let's set this on the down. And maybe try hitting it now? I can only think of it being something like that. I get stuck. No. I don't have a lot of time. All I can think of is keep trying to do this. Like, on the right track with stopping it while the mouse is holding it? Alright. Let's... Stopping it and then pressing the thing. Okay. There's like no time there. Hey mouse, you want to move? Maybe it's the order in which I stop them. Maybe I need to stop the back one first and then the front? Let's see. This one's so difficult, I don't know why. So let's stop that one. And then stop this one. And then press this down. Right. That bonks the mouse. Almost, so... Almost maybe doing it top then bottom? I'm not so sure how much the position matters to it. Oh, that sounded like it made a sound. Ding. Stubborn. Or maybe it was simply because... Like I said, I'm not sure if where they are when they stop matters. So I'm just trying to see what happens. Though on the right track is a good sign. That or maybe I don't need them both going at the same time. What? Wait a second, what? How was I supposed to know that? Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. I can't believe I never got that combination of them both at the top. I didn't know that's how they worked. I feel bamboozled. But we got them. Okay. Not how I expected it to go, but it's done. There, we clamped the safety device on. Celebration time, guys. We did it. That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Yeah, thank you, Celebration. Uh-oh. Well, thank you for the hints, still. And sorry that the walkthrough was not helpful. Well, what was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. I hope the ghost knows. I hope Ghost that wants revenge, Revenge Ghost, knows that Lynn died for them. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Most important fate change. Cicel, we did it! Fate averted. Well, what's the matter? Evil Ghost definitely knows. Good. Evil Ghost should know. What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. I mean, I'm being completely honest about what this person is. They are a revenge ghost. Right. I'm worried about Camilla. But thank you. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Because, like, I know the evil people were like, his name's Cicel, or, like, the dictator guy was like, it's Cicel, but, like, Detective Jowd was like, that wasn't the dude's name, so he's Revenge Ghost. Evil Ghost Man, Revenge Ghost, you know, the whole 9 yards. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Oh, that smiley face is feeling ominous. Can I start that? Okay, so I can't touch these things, so I'm gonna start this. Let's get this boat moving. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. But maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Okay. So I'll move here, because that will move me forward. Perfect. Now we're on some gears. Okay. And then we'll use that little bit of forward moment. Go over here. Hope I can reach some stuff. Camilla, I hope you're not a ghost again. Oh man, who would want to be a ghost? Lynn! Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Where'd the gun go, Camilla? Camilla, where's the gun? Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what shall we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Cicel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. This kid is savage. Every time she's like, yeah, Sissy is here. Just tearing me apart. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy everybody's gonna be with me now. Oh no, she passed out. The levels of friendship were too much. Camilla. Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here. Lynn will literally die trying. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I'd better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Hey, Lynn. Lynn, I got this flashlight. I guess that really enlightened you to my presence. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's the cell. He's here. Up you go. Come on, child. We must leave. I'm glad you're here, Cecile. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We'd better get out of that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? It's when the water tries to get you to drink at a party. Some bad stuff, bro. Don't give in to water pressure. Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Well, I see a ladder. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. I see a ladder. Lynn, it's a ladder. Yes. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Now the important question is, how is it different from a step ladder? Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes? I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Also, she's passed out, so her ability to swim is not relevant. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Now, is your ability to swim, or lack of ability, like the amount of inability to swim in a video game? Where, like, if you just touch the water, you're a goner. I really hope not. Okay, so I set that off. Wonder if that will do anything. No. I don't want to talk to Lynn. I don't talk to people who can't swim. Oh, that moved a glove, I think. Okay, so I can move that and open that door. I think this might lower the ladder, but I'm not sure if it has power. No, it's fine. It doesn't need power. You did it, Cecile. Thanks. Eek! Why did you go over to that side, Lynn? There's clearly not more floor. But what was that? Looks like the water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Oh no, they broke my flashlight. Cecile, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. But can I? And like, how bad is it if we don't have a flashlight? Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician or in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door, and we're safe. Darn it, Lynn. Oh, goodness. This is really straining what the game can handle. Starting to get a little pixelated. Oof. Well, Lynn, look what you did. You're like, all we have to do, and now you're at the bottom of a submarine. Or is it the bottom of a submarine if it's on its side? Ow. What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. I know, people have died less in this game. Like a hard hat to the face. Either way, we're really lucky. Or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Uh-oh. Don't let it touch you, Lynn. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost trick. Oh goodness. Well, well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Giselle, there you are. How's it going? Well, I just realized something. So Lynn took Missel's corpse with her. But furthermore, we clearly don't see Missel's corpse right now with her, like in her hands. So either she left it somewhere, or I like to imagine she put it in her pocket. Because earlier we saw her put a giant box in her pocket. Therefore, I assume her pockets are a infinity space. Like a bag of holding in a pocket. And she can just put she can put Missel's body in there, and it's currently in her pocket. How's it going? How is it going? Yes, she totally put it in the pocket because that's the ghost trick answer. Thank you. I need that support for my theory. I'd say it's going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course. After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course. Alright. See if Missile can move anywhere. I thought a fan would be considered a circle. Uh-oh, a tornado. What if they shoot themselves out like the tornado pipe? So there are some gears. Oh, there's so many spaces. I don't think those are gonna work right now. Oh, there is so much stuff. There is so much stuff right now. Alright, and I can't move to anything. So, this is like not even relevant right now, but I'm assuming we might need to get some... Oh, a small fan and a big fan can swap. I'm not sure if that's important yet. I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can get Cicel to start moving. Pop some fans. So far I'm not seeing anything that can swap for him. Which is odd. I might have to wait on that. Those can swap. Okay, let's wait and see if they can move at all. Oh, I'm in the flashlight. I was just too impatient. I couldn't wait for them to be like, here you go. I was just so impatient. My dogs are barking. Alright. So, let's see if Missile can help me get any closer. Swap. Since I might be able to hop if it's there? No, I still can't. Oh, but I can operate this. And that will start some movement going. Can Lynn go on those? These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Fight, fight. Maybe it's a challenge. It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Cecile, you're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? No, let Missile speak. Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Do they? So maybe it depends on... Oh, maybe we can make them a stairs by how much they're jutting out. Here we go. So we want the biggest fan on the bottom to jut out the most. Which one is the biggest? So swap these and then swap this. And then the top one make the smallest? Yeah, that's what I'm going with. So if we try that, get in ghost mode, and try this, maybe that will make a staircase. There we go, it's a staircase. Sorry, this is a streamer question, not a game question, but how did you get the images for your donations? Oh, I found like a website that let you like make little panel headers. I forgot how I found it. You have your own page. I can try sending that to you when you next stream if you would want that, if I find it. Yeah, because I just kind of googled like Twitch panel header thing, and I found one that like just kind of lets you customize your own. Yeah, it's super easy. Probably won't be. It like, sorry, I'm having a bad time explaining it. But I'm sure if you Google it, you'll probably find it. Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. You'd better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you. And if you have any other like questions about streaming, I know I'm obviously not like a super like experienced streamer, but I know a few things that I've picked up so far. Nice, look at her climb. Oh, that water, it dramatically rose very fast. Yeah, no worries. Gotta help each other out as streamers. Ouch. Okay, so now we need to get rid of the steam. Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around it either. Think you can do something about it? Of course we can. We have to. So I'm assuming I can stop... Oh, that is very loud. Someone's grinding something in my kitchen. I'm gonna have to start this so I can move forward. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm just like a little too far away. Darn it. There we go. It was like being a little tricky on there. See, that's the thing. Missile can get anywhere, but I can't. I am bound by so many areas. There we go. So I could probably turn off some of them, but I'm assuming some are going to not turn off as much. So by closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to the first pipe. So what happens? Uh-oh. Ah, the water. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, though he can't drink it. I guess the water's not the only thing that's salty. Whatever, just do something about the steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Whatever. Thanks, Missile. Okay, let's see what happens if I have Missile move some of this stuff. So, really we just need this first one down here to not have steam. Well, look at this. If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe is different, huh? So each pipe sprays the steam out in a different way, eh? I bet this will come in handy. So this one's important to have here because it won't steam up. And I then think I just need to get rid of the one on top. So if no, everything's in the way, and I can't. Everything's in the way. That's the one bad thing, is if one character's in the way, they're all in the way. Okay, so let's see. Which one can I swap up here that would work best? This one looks like it only sprays down. So maybe... Okay. So that one does a small one amount down. Oh my goodness, this water is stressing me. Oh no, the water is getting really close now. Not that I can see all that well with all this steam here. Missile will switch the pipes around so you can get across. That's right. Don't give up, Miss Lynn. My back is really starting to hurt. So, oh god, this is killing me. That one doesn't. So those two spray up, but that one sprays a little down. That one doesn't spray up. There, how does that look? Looks great. All the horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Okay, so now she's good. Get further up. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Oh goodness. Now how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. No, Missile, you don't deserve that. You're too good. Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. That hook. Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Okay, so probably that. How do I get the cell up there though? Because the cell has a weak soul. Look at how weak his soul is. Oh, no, I can get up there. We're good. His weak, slow, like, not able to move a lot soul. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Thanks. I know this probably doesn't have like a game over scenario, not a game over scenario, but like a restart scenario, but this is still stressing me out so much. Yeah. Uh-oh, is the door stuck? Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? I mean, like, important stuff right now, Cecile. Can we open the door? It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. Cecile, she is going to die. Yeah, you know, Cecile, like, is sometimes really hard on Lynn. No! Hey, other ghost. Oh, he remembered! Evil Ghost has decided not to be evil. Thank you, Evil Ghost. I guess we've purified the spirit. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down, down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up, as far as possible. I still want to head up, to find a single ray, we're gonna see Ray again, ray of light, light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. I'm glad we've taken the path of making everyone making this spirit our friend. Possibly. Oh my goodness. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Oh man, hey! Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and seawater closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. Hey, so this is awkward. I know I tried to kill you, but, can we be friends now? I mean, like, these two gears on myself look like googly eyes. I'm kind of like a goofy friend now. Please forgive me. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? I mean, your list of options to sell is very short. I feel like it's not that difficult to figure out. Eek! Oh no, he's broken. I am now a man made of parts. Oh, I'm glad he found sunglasses. How would we ever know who he is without the sunglasses? I see you managed to survive, detective. Like, I will say, especially because this game, I know, came out a little while ago, it does have very good, like, little animations. And it's very funny because they, like, go over the top, which I appreciate so much. Hey, you're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course, what else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I realized directing all my anger at a 10-year-old I kidnapped might have been a wrong thing to do. I mean, I assume you can forgive my lapse in the most obvious of judgment. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Oh, we become a spirit because we don't know who we are. Oh, who in the world are you? This is Cecile, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. I keep the sunglasses though. I might not look at you, but sunglasses are integral to who I am at this point. You can't remember who you are. That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. The shades stay on while I'm going through existential crisis. My identity problem is incomplete without some shades. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Cecile. Cecile. My name isn't Cecile. See, that was like something I pointed out. That's why I haven't been calling him that. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am too. I'm your twin brother. What? Or like, what if he's like, you were my cat, Cecile. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. Yeah, so that's basically what I've been calling for so much of this game, was our main problem we couldn't remember anything was because we were trying to remember a life we never had. So, what'd you do with the gun? They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah. The meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Exposition. These 10 years. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. So welcome to our ghost meeting. How much of a ghost are you? The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. Really? They do? Yeah. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small, living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? Oh, it's like proximity to the Temsic. Because Missile only got his after he got hit by a car, or by a moped, by the meteorite. In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. So, maybe we were the cat. The cat that, like, knocked over Cecile's body. Or, not Cecile's body. Knocked over the corpse we thought was our body. And we were just a cat. And we were like, hi, I'm a cat. But then I forgot I was a cat. That smiley face is so ominous every time you give that little smiley face. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? I know that's the point, but I still can't help but comment that it's ominous. On that day 10 years ago. Bam! A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So, of course, I received special powers. So who's Ray? Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Pam, please, don't ever do that to a dog. Missile, you didn't deserve that. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So, that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation, too. What's the time effect? Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. Man, imagine if a meteorite could just give you time travel. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Ah, this is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. I mean, some of it's like just stuff we kind of already know. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, objection! Because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. Yeah, I did get that. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago. But my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed. Not really alive, not really dead. I am Schrödinger. I am the concept of that is made from Schrödinger. His cat, you don't need it. My cat is probably in the junkyard. Maybe its spirit is here. I mean, that cat was in a box. What perfect pet for a Schrödinger, man. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me. Ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel. So I guess, as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. I mean, this guy is like... He was basically granted like super cool powers, and he only focused on the fact that he couldn't feel things and didn't take advantage of his super cool power, which is weak. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnappings? No, wait. Go back. Who's R? He just really deflected that one. It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. Yeah, thanks for that. I had to do family therapy. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everyone who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. Congrats, you played yourself. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. Lynn! You, detective. Yeah, because the guy said that at the beginning. Me? Oh, I guess you didn't really care about her, except you said you kinda did? If you weren't there in that park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. That's like such a weird way of phrasing that. It's your fault because you were their child. If you weren't such a weak, pathetic little kid who couldn't stop getting kidnapped, you wouldn't have been kidnapped. Like, that's such a weird way of like, explaining that. Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? Are you really... Like, is he realizing how bad of an argument he's making? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective, looking into Jowd's case. And I... Remember when your side of Django said the same thing about killing everyone? Yeah, that's... I do remember he mentioned that. Yeah, I don't think he was thinking rationally either. And I do remember he mentioned that. I just, like, forgot what word he said. And then I was like, yeah, he said he was gonna kill everyone about something. But I do like that foreshadowing. It came into play, and it's so cool. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I just, like, I know he wasn't thinking rationally, but I also think it's hilarious that, like, he held a grudge against so many people, and then, like, one of those people just happened to be a child. Like, just a child he holds a grudge against for years. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So, of course, you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. I wonder if we're gonna get the power to possess people now because we're working with, Former Revenge. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. And he leans his body so it doesn't fall over, and you're right, that is a nice little touch. I didn't even think about that now. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. Oh. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. Yeah, Lynn's a strong lady. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. And then comes this guy with his shotgun. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. So then, was he Cecil? Because that wouldn't make sense. Why would he not recognize us if he was the one who, like, insinuated we were Cecil? I don't get that. I showed up. I don't get. If he's Cecile, or not Cecile, if he was Ray, then why does he not know we were looking like him? And if he's Ray, also, why did he say he used up all his power? I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then, something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha! The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. No, I don't think he's Ray. Yeah, I just, from that, like, timeline, I was like, wait, is he Ray? But I don't think he is. It just wouldn't make sense to me right now. I had to get it back no matter what. The inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I mean, I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. Which you did. Okay. I mean, I'm sure the identity of Ray will become clear eventually. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush this submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line, Anne. It's a very good reveal if I remember right. I mean, like I said, I have my very, very outlandish theory, but I know it's probably going to be something important. There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. Maybe we'll find a dead fish on the way down. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You... what? The feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. He could move his body, though. This must be how you felt all along. Like, we're trapped in a submarine, but like, yeah, he couldn't feel anything, but he could still, like, pilot his body. At least live a life. Lynn. I am child. Camilla. Is it true? We're stuck here. What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. He wouldn't. I can save you, though. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Cecile? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. Oh, she has the pocket watch. This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then, we should be able to tell exactly where it is. But, even if we found out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. And wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Hmm. It does look like Detective Jowd is our last hope.